أتعلم أنا أتعلم. إحنا في المدرسة طلاب نتعلم ويا الأصحاب، نفتح للمستقبل باب، نحيي في الوطن التجديد. إحنا في المدرسة طلاب نتعلم ويا الأصحاب، نفتح للمستقبل باب، نحيي في الوطن التجديد. أتعلم أنا أتعلم حتى أفيد وأستفيد، وأعرف لما أتكلم إنه كلامي صح ومفيد. ليلى لا ليلى لا ليلى لا لا ليلى لا ليلى لا ليلى لا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is teacher Ibrahim Salama from Ibn Khaldun Yasmin primary section. Welcome to a new online learning video. Today inshallah we are going to have the last lesson in your book, revision 6. So please get ready and open your class book on pages 128 and 129. Revision 6. Read the extracts about a volcano. Match them to these kinds of writing. Here we have some kinds of writing, 7 kinds of writings, and you have 7 paragraphs. You have to match the kind of writing with the correct paragraph. So let's see what kinds of writing do we have. We have letter to a grandparent, an email to a friend, biography, diary, narrative story, a personal recount, and the last thing is factual information. The title is Volcano. So let's listen to the recording and discuss the answers after we finish. Listen carefully, please.
Pupils Book, Revision 6, pages 128 to 129. Activity 2. Listen, then discuss your answers. Volcano.
Number 1.
Monday. This morning we went up the volcano. We took a bus almost to the top, but we had to walk quite a long way. The ground was very rocky and we had to walk carefully. The view from the top was fantastic. Tomorrow we are going to a volcano that has a lake inside it.
Number 2.
The next day we went up the volcano. We went most of the way by car, but we had to walk the last part. Walking was quite difficult because the ground was rocky. We could see snow a little way above us. I took photos with the camera that you gave me for passing my exams. It's a great present and I really enjoyed using it. I will show you the pictures when I get back.
Number 3.
When he was young, he enjoyed looking at rocks. He often took a bus to the volcano and then walked to the top. He used to pick up different rocks and find out about them. Later, he studied at the university and he became a geologist.
Number 4.
He stepped carefully over the rough, black rocks that hurt his feet. He was scared and exhausted, but he could not stop. It was still a long way to the top of the volcano. He knew that he must reach it before the sunset. After that, it would be too dark to see, and the path would be dangerous.
Number 5.
We went up the volcano yesterday. It was amazing. Don't worry, it exploded a long time ago, so it's safe now. You don't like long walks, do you? I didn't like the walk much, but the view from the top was brilliant. It was freezing up there too. I've attached some photos. What do you think of them?
Number 6.
Volcanoes are formed when hot rock, which is liquid, pushes through the surface of the earth. Sometimes there is a massive explosion. Dust and rock shoot up into the air. The hot rock flows out from the ground. Gradually, the rock cools and forms a mountain.
Number 7.
On Monday, the bus took us to the place where the path began. The walk was difficult, but when we got to the top of the volcano, I forgot about my aching legs and my sore feet. From the top, we could see across the valley to the mountains on the other side. The afternoon sun was shining on the peaks where snow lay deep and turning them golden yellow. I thought it looked really beautiful.
Okay, now let's discuss the answers. Remember, now we are going to match the types, the extracts here from 1 to 7 to the first extract is a diary. The second one is a letter to a grandparent. Number 3 is a biography. Number 4, a narrative story. Number 5 is an email to a friend. Number 6 is a factual information. Number 7 is a personal recount. Let's move to exercise number 2. Listen, then discuss your answers. Here we have a world map. We are going to listen and discuss the answers of these questions, so listen carefully.
Pupils Book, Revision 6, page 129. Listening, Activities 2 and 3. There are hundreds of volcanoes all over the world, from Iceland in the north to Australia and New Zealand in the south. Some volcanoes are quiet, but many are active, and some of these active volcanoes are very famous. Mount Fuji is in Japan. It is very high, and there is snow on its peak for many months of the year. It is a very important mountain for the people of Japan, and many Japanese artists have painted it. It is an active volcano, but it hasn't erupted for over 3,000 years. Krakatoa is another famous volcano. It is on an island in Indonesia, which is to the south of Japan. In 1883, Krakatoa erupted. It was a huge eruption, which was heard more than 5,000 kilometers away. Many towns and villages were destroyed, and thousands of people died. Most of the island disappeared in the eruption. Many people also died when Vesuvius erupted nearly 2,000 years ago. It was a terrible eruption, which destroyed 2 towns near the mountain. Vesuvius is in Italy. It is still an active volcano, but it has not erupted since 1944. Today, many people live very close to the mountain. Mount St. Helens is in the northwest of America. It is famous for a huge eruption which happened in 1980. The eruption lasted for 9 hours, and a large part of the mountain was destroyed. End of CD 3. English World Class, Level 6, by Mary Bowen, Liz Hocking, and Nicholas Baer. Published by Macmillan Education, a division of Macmillan Publishers Limited. Copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited 2016.
Exercise number 1, talk about it. What do you know about volcanoes? You have to listen to the recording and answer the question. Have you heard of these volcanoes? Mount Fuji, Vesuvius, Krakatoa, and Mount St. Helens. Do you know where they are on the map? Listen and write the letters on the boxes. This is A, which is Mount Fuji. This is B, C, and D. So, where can you find volcanoes? We can find volcanoes all over the world. Why is there snow on Mount Fuji? When did Mount Fuji last erupt? The answer is because it's very high and it last erupted over 3,000 years ago. When did Krakatoa erupt? Was it a loud eruption? How do you know? It erupted in 1883. It was loud because it was heard more than 5,000 kilometers away. Number 4. What happened when Vesuvius erupted 2,000 years ago? Do you think people are frightened of the volcano today? Many people died and 2 towns were destroyed. Students' own answer can be here, so you can write your answer also. For example, perhaps people weren't afraid because it last erupted about 70 years ago. One student can say, yes, people are afraid now because this volcano is very strong. Number 5. When did Mount St. Helens last erupt? How long did the eruption last? It last erupted in 1980 and it lasted for 9 hours. Last exercise, talk about it. Are there any volcanoes in your country? Would you like to visit a volcano? Why or why not? Now let's move to workbook to do the exercise. Exercise number 1, complete the sentences with the verbs in brackets. At lunch yesterday, Lulu, space, the sandwiches which mom, space for Ahmed, and we have the verbs eat and make. So the answer is, at lunch yesterday, Lulu ate the sandwiches which mom had made for Ahmed. Freddy hasn't got a bike. He wishes he, of course, had one. Where is the bus? How long have we been waiting? An important visitor is coming to our school next week. I play tennis a little, but I wish I played it better. Look at the house. All the windows were broken. Of course, you can use are broken also. Uncle Yasser is working, but he wishes he was on holiday. After the rain had stopped, the children went. After the rain had stopped, the children went outside to play. Next month exams will be taken by all the pupils. The children wish they could have a picnic. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. You have really, what's the matter, that's not true, and lucky you. Number 1. Why are you crying? What's the matter? Number 2. I'm going to the beach this afternoon. Lucky you. Number 3. There is an elephant in the playground. That's not true. Number 4. It's going to snow tomorrow. Really? Are you sure? Last page. Look at the pictures. You have some pictures here. A boy, a bear, a ring, a falcon, a castle, a newspaper, some trees, a shoe, and a cake. Think of a story. Work with a friend if you wish. Try to include as many of the things in the pictures as you can. I'm waiting for your answers. Please send your answers to me on the school website. I will read them all and I will reply for you. This concludes our video and our online learning videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our videos. Thank you very much and see you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.